Get ready, Downton Abbey fans. The grand finale is almost here, and it promises to be an emotional roller coaster. With the beloved saga set to conclude, the Crawley family's journey is coming full circle against the backdrop of history's most transformative era. From economic struggles to looming war, this final chapter is shaping up to be unforgettable. Stick with me as we uncover everything you need to know about Downton Abbey 3. The Downton Abbey franchise has always been a rich blend of historical drama and heartfelt storytelling. Set in the early 20th century, it only makes sense for the third film to conclude as that era comes to a close. With major changes underway, the Crawley family is stepping into the uncertain times of the late 1930s. While we bid farewell to Maggie Smith's Lady Violet in the previous film, the Crawleys continue to grow, welcoming new family members like Tom Branson's wife Lucy and their baby. Meanwhile, Thomas Barrow's resignation as butler has left Mr. Carson with the task of training Andy Parker as his replacement. But change isn't just within Downton's walls. The entire world is shifting. Economic instability and the looming threat of World War II could serve as the perfect bookend to this beloved series. Fans will be thrilled to know that Downton Abbey 3 is bringing back many of the franchise's most beloved characters. However, one major absence will be felt: Maggie Smith, who gave her final farewell in a new era. There's also speculation about whether Matthew Goode, who played Mary's husband Henry Talbot, will return this time after missing the previous installment. Additionally, there's growing excitement over the potential return of Lily James as Lady Rose. An exciting confirmed addition is Paul Giamatti, reprising his role as Harold Levinson, Cora's free-spirited brother. His return could bring an intriguing dynamic to the story, particularly if the film explores how the American side of the Crawley family is faring during this time of global change. Downton Abbey 3 is officially set to hit theaters on September 12, 2025. This comes more than a year after the movie wrapped filming in August 2024. While no specific reason has been given for the delay, it's likely a strategic move. The first Downton Abbey movie had a successful fall release, while a new era premiered in May. Perhaps the studio is aiming to recapture that autumn magic for this final farewell. The late 1930s was a period of massive transformation, shaped by economic struggles, the rise of fascism, and the growing threat of war. If the film fully embraces this setting, it could showcase how the Crawley family and their household adapt to an uncertain world. With Britain still feeling the effects of the 1929 Wall Street crash, financial difficulties could directly impact Downton Abbey and its staff. Meanwhile, the rise of Adolf Hitler and Nazi Germany looms over Europe, setting the stage for the outbreak of World War II in 1939. Given how Downton Abbey has always been intertwined with historical events, it would make sense for the final installment to mirror the franchise's origins, just as the first season started in the aftermath of the Titanic disaster and led into World War I. One of the most compelling angles for Downton Abbey 3 could be how the Crawleys navigate the decline of the British aristocracy. The interwar period saw many grand estates being sold or repurposed due to rising costs. While the Crawleys have fought to preserve Downton through changing times, this decade presents their biggest challenge yet. Will they be able to hold on to their ancestral home, or will they be forced to make difficult choices as many noble families did? For the household staff, this era could bring major shifts as well. With more career opportunities emerging outside domestic service, younger servants like Daisy and Andy might pursue modern professions, leading to a downsizing of the once bustling servant quarters. Meanwhile, longtime figures such as Mr. Carson and Mrs. Hughes may struggle with the loss of a way of life they devoted their lives to. The tensions leading up to World War II could deeply affect the Crawleys on a personal level. Tom Branson, an Irish nationalist, may find himself grappling with Ireland's neutrality in the conflict. Lady Edith, as a publisher, could use the sketch to influence public opinion during these turbulent times. For the younger generation, the war would be unavoidable. George Crawley, heir to Downton, might be of age to enlist, echoing the experiences of his grandfather and great-uncles in World War I. Meanwhile, Sybil Branson, raised with both aristocratic and working-class influences, could challenge traditional expectations and forge her own unique path. If Downton Abbey 3 aims for a truly dramatic and historical ending, it could culminate with Britain's declaration of war on Germany in September 1939. This would serve as a poignant bookend to the series, mirroring how it all began. One final and significant aspect of this film is its tribute to Dame Maggie Smith. Although Lady Violet's story concluded in a new era, Downton Abbey 3 will reportedly honor her legacy in a deeply emotional way. Sadly, Dame Maggie Smith passed away in September 2024, just a month after filming wrapped. Hugh Bonneville, who played her on-screen son, reflected on the significance of this final installment, saying, "We finished a third, and I think probably final Downton Abbey film this summer, which will come out next September. It's a wonderful closing chapter for all these characters, and we obviously say goodbye to Dame Maggie in a very poignant way." Her sharp wit and commanding presence made Lady Violet an unforgettable part of Downton Abbey, and this final film will ensure she is remembered in a truly fitting manner. And there you have it, everything we know about Downton Abbey 3. With historical drama, beloved characters, and a powerful conclusion in the making, this film promises to be a worthy farewell to the iconic franchise. If you want to stay updated on all things Downton Abbey and beyond, be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I'll be bringing you the latest news on your favorite movies and series, so stay tuned. See you in the next one.